Oh, hey guys. So here we are in very deep, in the deepest pits of hell, known as LA. More specifically, we are in Wilmington. Yeah, this is down there where the street is I'm on. Like, I'm parked against the curb. Dirty windows due to all the weather and rain. Truck directly behind me. I'm pushed back as far as I can. There's not a lot of parking, pretty much downtown LA area, and so I wanted to get here. But there's pretty much next curb. It's literally just right there. Like, so it's you can know the truck by, but I mean, this road's pretty much gonna be hard for trucks going side by side. It's pretty much a one way in. You gotta have to kind of just be polite. So like they got plenty of room to turn. Yes, they do, cat. Yes, they do. Yes. Hey. Psst. Do you drive the truck? Are you my co-driver? Well, then shut up then. What a dick. But yeah. So, truck went through some weather on this trip. This trip came out of Iowa. This load. It's 43,000 pounds of Tyson meat, some frozen meat. Tell you what, that reefer has barely had to run most of the 3 days, because the trip's 4 days. I did most of them in 3. Yeah, railroad track right there, traffic. But 2 of the 3 days I hit snow, which I don't mind snow. I love snow. I'm not like some of those truckers that would instantly shut down when they see the snow. And just so you know, they buy junk cars. Just so you know. I don't know if you can read that. It's big enough. What? Are you being a crybaby for? I think he's wanting treats. You want treats? The way he just sits, very, like, that's his laptop. He's claimed it, see? He's a good boy. He's very polite. He's just a little bit of a whiner. He's been hanging out with the older cats too much. Well, yeah, so I came out of Iowa, hit some wind, some crosswinds. I went into Nebraska. Pretty much went from Omaha all the way through. I was gonna drop originally down to the 40, but the 40 got hit much harder than the 80 and the 70 did, and I'm glad it didn't. Even though the snow showed up on the 40 a bit later. I was originally planning on going down there. But there's a guy in our Facebook group that was like, "What are you doing, cat? Hey, Psst. What are you doing?" But he was saying he's glad he dropped down to the 40, and then ironically it was kind of hilarious. Like the next day he gets hit even harder. Being a good boy, aren't you, cat? But no, so like I ran into powder pretty much in Omaha for the most part, or Nebraska. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. There was one spot where it kind of went from powder to all of a sudden it looked like a snowplow kind of like didn't push all the snow off the edge on the first little pass. So it had a little buildup or groove, or a truck might have had some blocks that fell off his truck or something and just got crunched up. But they were in a pretty thick line for 30 feet. There was that one spot though where it was a really big pile, a pile of snow compared to all the rest of the road, and that was a little slick there, just because your tires had to plow through it. Other than that, it was simple. Wyoming was even more simple, because Wyoming, I got into it early, which is good. I got into it around 1 to 5 a.m. Past the real last snow, and it was powder, very dry powder, which that is the best type of snow to drive in. This dry powder. Because as long as you're heavy, you can just fucking cruise. Granted, you're going to blind everybody around you if you fly by them on dry powder, but you can just cruise. And then I stopped right on the other side of Utah, and just across the border in Utah. And I'm glad I trusted my gut there. Because being from Wyoming, I was like, this seems like this might, even though it's not slick, somebody's going to fuck it up. Somebody's going to cause a fuck up. in the morning, and I don't want to be here because that was around Fort Bridger to Evanston, so the sisters. Originally, I tried finding a place to park right outside, just right to the east and outside Evanston, but where that little pull off, the chain off area and all that little spot. But that issue was just because it wasn't slick. I didn't want to sit at the very end of the row, where I was still in the pull off, but I didn't want to risk somebody, sliding into me. Especially since it is a slight curve there. So I figured, okay. Once I got there and I was like, I almost shut down. I was like, I don't know about this. I started having doubts about sitting there. So I moved. And I got to the Lost Edge off ramp, and then it really started getting bad up there. And it started picking up pretty good. So the snow started blowing in pretty hard. And I was like, yep, I'm shutting it down. I only got 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know if I can make it to the rest stop now, because that was 18 miles away. I mean, at that point, I still had good enough traction. So, I mean, I was still cruising. It's just, you go into those turns, and now I'm starting to get worn out, so I got to start worrying about other people. What are you doing, cat? He likes to lay right here. Well, I know you can't see it very well, my foot area. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah, it's funny. I start recording, he always he gets very vocal, and then I try to show him on camera, and he fucking gets all camera shy and runs away. Isn't that right? Psst. You get all camera shy? Sorry, why you won't look at the camera? Psst. Hey. 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 Stop being a baby. No, he said, yeah, it's a big boar though. There you are. Say hi. Come on, say hi. Look, he's ready for you to pet him. It's a trap, though. See, it's a trap. See him flex those claws? It's a trap. No, he's been doing pretty good. He even sleeps on the top bunk when the truck's in motion, which he would not do. This is 4th month on the truck, so he would not do that for a while. But the real the topic about this video is your confidence. The job's not really hard. I mean, maybe your first year and a half, 2 years, depending on how quick you can build it up, get the confidence, confidence is a major key to being successful in this job. Especially because that's one of them. I mean, that's not all of them, but that's a major one. Because the less you can overthink and just trust your instinct and your gut. And also confidence also includes get a good feel about get a good bubble feel around your truck, meaning that comes with confidence. But what I mean by a bubble around your truck and how it feels is let's say you're doing a blindside. You should easily over time, just in general, but especially the blindside, you should easily over time get a good feel for your truck and how close you are to others. Especially in low light situations, and even in daylight, you won't always have full visibility, but you should over time with experience and get the confidence enough to trust your gut when it's telling you, hey, you're getting close to that truck next to you. You get, especially when you're saying one truck more often, you get a feel for your truck. And you kind of develop this a bubble around your truck. You kind of understand where you are at all times. At least you should. But that, like I said, that comes with experience. Confidence also helps you, especially with backing, and gives you consistent too. Consistency comes with confidence. So, your 6 months, don't expect perfection. You're gonna be really rough. You're gonna be rough around the edges, but it's up to you to mold yourself. And don't hesitate to ask other drivers, especially if they're watching you drive back or set up. Why don't you get in and ask them, hey, what could I have done better? What did you see wrong? Because your first year, if you can you get as much information on yourself to mold yourself into a better driver, you're gonna be just fine in this field. You will. You don't need. Honestly, 1 year in, and I'm just fine. I'm not perfect. I mean, my backing is still probably my weakest point, and really, then it's not the setup. It's more of this. especially nighttime's more the issue. Nighttime's a bit harder to back nighttime, but I hold my pivot too long. I hold it for too long, and it's literally just slightly too long. So I gotta pull up like an extra time to, you know, get out of it. But that's about it. Otherwise, the shop's a piece of cake, really. As long as you put the effort into it. But a lot of that comes down to your confidence. Like, you can't doubt yourself. You always doubt yourself and overthinking it. You're gonna struggle. You gotta dumb it down for yourself. And that sounds mean, but you really gotta make it simple. You know, keep it simple, stupid. Remember the KISS method. Just like, remember, for example, if let's say you're tired, you're exhausted, like you're a fucking 14-hour, you know, at the very end of your 14-hour day, you don't remember how to back, you're struggling to do a straight line back. Well, there's always that steer towards danger thing, which sounds counterproductive, you know. But like, let's say, let's think like this: the more you can do to simplify your job, the easier it becomes for you, and that way you can save your energy for when you really need it. So if I'm backing up and I'm getting too close to the guy on the right, I just turn right. Steer towards danger. The right side is danger. I'm too close on the right. That right side is danger. Somebody has really squealy ass brakes. Damn. But no, confidence is definitely a major key, among other ones. I'll make topics about those ones at some point. I got a list of video ideas I need to do. But I deliver here. I guess I can check in 2 hours earlier. I'm gonna try to check in around 7, but I deliver at 10:30. Then after I'm done here, I'm gonna go up to the TA in Ontario and do a reset. But the TA from me is like 55 miles. So really what it means is that's almost 2 hours away from me because traffic. Traffic shouldn't be too bad around noon, as long as they get me out before noon. Either way, I'm gonna run into some traffic. Then take another nap after I'm done, and then reset my schedule to where back to normal. Yeah, see, this is what he does. Like, he fucking cries as soon as I start recording, and then like 5 minutes in, he's like, okay, I'm done. Look at that pudge. He looks bigger than what he is. He's only 16 pounds, but he's a long boy. Are you fat? You're not? Are you sure? Really? Really? Well, tell me about it. He's over here complaining about his weight. Okay, I just gotta go on a diet. You wanna go on a diet? The glare says it all. He does not want to diet. He must eat food because it's his. But no, I mean, I appreciate all you guys watching. I'm starting to get some more regulars. It's really nice. We've really grown in the last month. We've really grown. Yeah, it's starting to pick up. Channel's picking up. Got it's like 9 subscribers over the last 30 days. I mean, growth is growth. Just like progress is progress. Just remember though, for those who start doubting themselves, any back where you don't hit anything is a good back. No matter how long it takes you or how sloppy it is. I'm pretty sure even if you block somebody in while you're backing or you're blocking the path, they rather you not hit anybody and hold them up even longer than you to take 10, 15, 20 minutes to back up. Hell, when my first 3 months, there were some lots where I went to. Granted, they were a bit cramped, and training on dedicated didn't help me for that, but there were some spots, especially since I was driving at night at that time, too, because I went night, then day, back to night. It took me 40 minutes to back, which sounds like a long time, which it is, but some of these yards, dude, they're just not meant for us. They think they are. They're one of those, I got trucks in here all the time. But then you set up and you have like 15 feet in front of you left. It's like, god damn, you're kind of close here. You gotta be perfect with that setup. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's okay, it's 4:40 here. So yeah, I got some free time to hang around and do whatever with. I think I'm going to probably just play some games, but let's make the cat really loving. Let's give him some treats. Hey, Patty, you want some treats? You want some treats? Yeah? Yeah? He's getting all excited. You know, I don't think he knows what the word means. I just think because I'm walking towards him, he's like, really? Now you're saying hi. Hey, you want some treats? Want some treats? He knows where they are. Look at that stare. Yeah, here's my fucking mess of fucking closet. It's almost time to do laundry. I usually get up to here with clothes. I have yet to find a good place. I know you can't see it, but there's a laundry bag right there. Now you stay. I've yet to find a good place of where to put that. Pretty soon, I'm getting ready to buy totes and throw away that mattress up there. And then put totes up there and put all my drinks and food in there. So, I got 3 of these. He really liked the seafood one. The catnip one he was alright with. These ones, he's already rubbing over the container. What? I don't think he wants them, guys. I don't think so. But, yo, cat. Oh, okay. Yep. He's got his treats. But I better clean these up, so. Hey, you guys stay safe out there and rubber down.